This video will cover external mesh import in Classic and AEDT Icepak. First, let's see how to import an external mesh in Classic Icepak. Here is the Classic Icepak interface with an open project. The mesh control dialog window can be accessed by clicking on the Generate Mesh icon in the Shortcuts toolbar. It can also be accessed through the main menu under Model Generate Mesh. In the Mesh Control dialog window, go to the Local tab, click Object Parameters, and then click Edit Mesh Reuse. In the Per Object Mesh Reuse dialog window, click Add. In the Object drop-down field, select the object of interest. In this case, it is the AGP_heatsink and click Accept. For the mesh file, click on Browse and browse to the Fluent.mesh file. Select it and click Open. The Sort Mesh by option allows the sorting of elements by cells or by zones. Sorting by cells means the elements in the imported mesh files are not pre-sorted into groups, and the sorting to Icepak objects will be done element by element. Sorting by zones is useful when the elements are pre-sorted into groups or zones that correspond to Icepak objects. Sorting is then done zone by zone and results in a faster meshing process. Let's keep sort mesh by zones here. Click Done. In the Mesh Control dialog window, click Generate to generate the mesh. When the mesh is generated, the Fluent mesh will be applied to the object that was selected and can be viewed when displaying the mesh. Go to the Display tab and enable Display Mesh, and for display attributes, select Volume. In the display options, select Solid Fill object. View the mesh by clicking on AGP Heatsink in the Model Manager window. Click Close once done. Now let's see how to import an external mesh in AEDT Icepak. Here is the AEDT Icepak interface with an open project. In the 3D Modeler window, select the heatsink object, right-click and select Assign Mesh Operation. In the Mesh Operation dialog window, enable the Mesh Reuse option and click on the Ellipse button. Browse to the Fluent.mesh file and click Open. Click OK in the Mesh Operation dialog window. In the Project Manager window, right-click on Mesh and select Generate Mesh. Once the meshing is done, it will open the Mesh Visualization dialog window. In the Mesh Display tab, select the Geometry or Boundary Selection option, and in the 3D Modeler window, select AGP_heatsink. In the Display Attributes, select Shaded and make sure Grid is enabled. Here is the mesh view for the heatsink. Click Close in the Mesh Visualization dialog window once done.